Good day all. Today we're going to go back to some probability and statistics. Today we're going to be speaking about intersections and unions and how the two of them relate together. Okay, so let's start with intersection, okay? Intersection normally will be given in this form here. So it's the probability of A intersection B, okay? So it reads as the probability of A intersection B, or the probability of A and B. So whichever one makes more sense to you, you must use that as your definition. And what that means is I prefer the word intersection because, first of all, it's easy to remember because intersection has an N right there, and that is basically just a big N in between the A and B. So that's why I remember A intersection B, and it literally is. It is the intersection. It is where A overlaps with B. It is that middle area over here. It's the middle area because it's where A is intersecting with B. So it's things that are falling in A and falling in B. Okay? Then let's move on to union. Okay, the union will be given this. It's the probability of A U B. Okay, which reads as, you can read it as the probability of A union B, which is also nice and easy to remember because the U starts with union and that's the symbol there. Or it's the probability of A or B, meaning that it's the probability that when you choose any value, it's going to be part of A or B, okay? So that's basically the whole area within A and B. That gives you that, okay? So now I'm going to give you an example, okay? Is that, like, let's say, for example, let's just use this little Venn diagram here on the left. I'm just drawing a sample space for us. Okay, so let's say we are working with something like some die, okay? So we're working with one die, and we need to figure out, okay, we're going to say A is all the odd numbers that can appear on the die, and B is all the prime numbers that can appear on the die. Okay, so let's go through it. Okay, let's go with 1. 1 is an odd number and it is not a prime because it just falls out of the definition of a prime. We'll work on that in a later video. Okay, then we go 2. 2 is a prime number, but it is not an odd number. So 2 goes into prime numbers over there. Then we get 3, which is odd and prime, so it goes in the middle because it's in both of them. Then we get 4, which is in neither, so it goes outside both of them. And then we get 5, which is again in both because it is odd and prime. And then we get 6, which is again neither of them. Okay, if we were speaking about this, guys, okay, if we wanted to find the intersection, the probability of the intersection, which is what P, A, and B entails, and when you're working out probability, it's what is it's your total sample size. So it's normally denoted by N, but it's the sample size. So in this situation, it would be 6. Okay, so I'm just going to draw that there, and it's the number that are in that intersection. So we're going to say N, A, N, B. Sorry about the handwriting, but yeah, so it's the number of A in A, B, and over there we can see there's 2 of them in that thing. So the probability of the intersection of that would be 2 over 6. But it's not really important for now. We're going to now work on what is this equation over here, guys. Okay, what this basically is so that you can work out what is any value out of, any of these variables that have been put down here, if you are given the 3 other variables. Okay, so let's go through an example and let's see how this works. Okay, so here it says PA union B, so PA or B is equal to PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. But I know what a lot of you are thinking is you say, but if P is A union B is the probability of A or B, why is it not just PA plus PB? But it's because of this. Okay, so let's first use this thing at the bottom and fill out all of it. So P of A is just everything intersecting A. I mean everything that A contains, okay? So including that intersection over there, we still fill that in, okay? So it's everything in that first A block. Then B is everything in the second block. Once again, it includes the intersection, guys. So that's why we're putting it in. It's the whole circle. It's everything within that circle. Okay? So now why can't we just add PA plus PB to get PA union B? It's because if you look carefully, so we look here at this top one here, is that when here it's the P of A plus the P of B minus this intersection, because otherwise, as you see here, we count the intersection twice if we were just to add those in. So that's why we go PA plus PB minus the PA intersection B, because then that gets rid of the second one that you've added to that. And then that will give you the whole thing filled in over here. So it'll give you PA union B. I hope this was of enough explanation. I will see you guys all next time. Thank you.